Hello and welcome back to episode 36 of my Darkest Dungeon Let's Play. If you have a look down in this corner, you can see we are running the fuck out of money. That's because I brought a whole party of our lowest level characters and upgraded all their weapons and armor to stat 4 and also upgraded all the skills we're going to be used to 4 as well. And that got really expensive, so what we're going to do in the future is look for another antiquarian, possibly do like a double antiquarian run and just try and earn money. Speaking of money, on this mission, which will be a long exploration mission in the Warrens, we are going to try and gather all the money we can. We're going to say fuck the heirlooms this time, it's all about making that fucking money! Blood spin. It's also, I think, possibly our first long mission, so let's see how we got on with that. One thing I want to do is check the skills I got equipped on Haley because I gave her... Yeah, she's fine, she's got all her massive healing skills. I gave her the Celestial Array, which is the combination of the Stellar Band and Celestial Cloak. So she has extra stress healing, extra virtue chance, extra dodge. Also 33% healing increase and stun resist. And more HP, more protection. And I also gave her the Feather Crystal to get rid of the -2 speed we would have from the Celestial Cloak. So yeah, she'll be our healer. She gives us free laudanum, something I don't really care about just now. We're going to take 2 stacks of torches. We're going to take... Oh shit, I actually don't have money to provision. Aha! Right, cancel that. Not the Nomad Wagon. We need to go and sell some trinkets so we can actually afford to go on this mission. Let's sort by rarity and get rid of anything we don't need. Always, we don't really care about that. Got better shit than that. That's a duplicate. Let's just see what duplicates we can ditch and see what that does to our money. Double actually quite possible. Not going to have 2 highwaymen. That's pretty situational. Probably not going to use 2 stunning houndmasters. I've got all the really good stuff equipped already, so yeah. Book of Intuition I hardly ever use. Hardly ever use that for the resist. Extra bleed on the Hellion? No. Worry Stone I don't use. Probably not going to use 2 Seers on the same party, or 2 Bounty Hunters. That's useless. Well, it's not useless, I just don't want it. That's not that great. Yeah, that gives a bit more money. Let's see if we can actually afford to go on a mission now. That'd be nice. Blood spin! Provision. Right, I need 2 stacks of torches. I need all the food I can get my hands on. Although it's the cove, so let's just take... How do I get rid of the whole stack? I can't apparently. Let's take a full stack of herbs instead, and then we can maybe purify some fish guts we find lying around. We are interested in treasure, so let's take 3 keys. Of course we need a full stack of shovels, because I always forget. And I think we'll be okay. Since we've got an venom already, we'll take some more. And just in case the champion of this zone shows up, we'll take bandages. Although, is it bandages for this zone? I'm not sure. Fuck it, let's go. Warrens is pig people. Their champion is the Swine Tor. No, he's not bleeds, he's just high damage. I was thinking of the cove because I was planning on going to the cove earlier and then I decided that a long dungeon probably be a better idea. So hold on to your butts, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a long one.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Right, so I'm probably going to go like this. Miss out these 2, because I believe that still hits 90%, right? Andrew again is having a little crisis. He's just like, I'm going to stay in here, guys. Andrew, could you do me a favour and... Hello? Andrew? Why didn't you want to interact with that? Oh great, I gave him bloodthirsty. Fascinated with injury. That's probably not going to be a fun time for me. Fuck all. No scout. Carry on. And remember, I get to camp twice in this dungeon, so what is like this chosen, like this class, this modded class, has a lot of bugs. Like you won't just click to interact with things. Piggies and maggots. Oh my! I'm a little bit surprised. It's fine. I do want to switch them back though. Let's probably not a transform battle. Let's just get some blight stacked up on these fuckers if we can. Let's move you back so that we can get Haley on the heels. Perfect. Bit of barf. Just dodged it. Haley's a legend. Right, let's go for rupture. Boom.
Annihilated.
See you there, bitch. Yay, resistance. Right, let's go for rejuvenating surge.
Soothed. Sedated.
And stun yourself. Oh, of course you did. That's fine.
How quickly the tide
First part of the
turns.
dungeon. Just a bit worried. We got the rejuvenation, which is pretty good. 5 points for 2 rounds. It's awesome. Right, let's try this again. Blech. Yeah, this really snapped out of it. Let's see if we can get a stun. Yeah, they don't have much resist. Yeah, just hold them back for a turn. And just taking some hits. This guy's got that sweet rejuvenation. Rupture! Bleed, fantastic. Let's give him some more bleed. Yes, mother! So he's dead. Can't target the back lane. So we'll just stack more blight on this guy.
Devastating blow.
With a crit, nice. He's dead. Next round. Just the one in the back to worry about, so let's just get another heal on the go. Yeah, lots of restoration that time. You can hit the back line with this. Sacrifice! Does cost a little points, like a little
Great
stress.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
That's the point actually, I don't have many backline damage dealers except Mother.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Poison thing? Plague? Yeah, plague grenades. Oh, and I got the red plague, that's delicious. Except no, it's not! Just remember that doesn't deal enough damage. Right, rupture.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
We will take all these goodies. Next fight, we're going to have Haley deal with your stress. And for now, we're going to continue snaking these motherfucking hallways. But up before fighting some humies and a pigly. Right. Plague Grenade only has one. Noxious Blast. Like that. Right, let's go for an Incision. But that damage is insane. Rupture. Let's start dealing with some stress. Tranquility. I thought that was more. Oh well. Right, let's see if we can stun you. You're a stress dealer after all, and Andrew's almost going insane. Beautiful, it worked. Dodge it. You guys think you're chosen? We are the chosen. Well, not we, Andrew specifically. And there's the stress I was trying to avoid. Wonderful. Right. Chance of a stun. Still pretty good. Boom. There's no target at the front too. Let's just plague. Is that enough? No, it's not, but almost. You're not going to bleed out, neither are you, so let's go for Agony!
Press this advantage. Give them no
Bonus damage
quarter.
against bleeding! Stretch really, please. Oh, Skrillex is hurting. Is he hurting IRL? Where's record sales like? Is Skrillex still relevant? Am I just showing my age here? Right, you're going to die next round anyway, so let's just... This isn't going to stun, but it's extra damage. Sweet! Jobs are good. Is there any way we can stall for time to get another stress relief off? Or are you guys just going to bleed out before you get a chance to act? Yes, you are! 5 little pages. Right. Fuck the quests. We need money. Right, bandage that up. And carry on.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Yeah, let's just let it bleed count down. I was going to counter it with a bandage right there, but then I let it tick over, so it was less important. And she's a healer, so she can heal, it's fine. We still got 2 times to camp. We have to go everywhere, so let's carry her down here. However, I don't want to be surprised, so... Oh, I was pretty surprised anyway. Fucking here we go, boys. Slavering Ghoul. I almost said slavering. Slavering Ghoul, right. Ah! Yes, it was entirely necessary to roar along the Skrillex. Right, we're more interested in the guy in the front, so let's actually, no, let's have you killed. No, we'll focus on the guy in the front. Let's get some blight building up on him. Let's try and make him bleed. Stress is important, but so is keeping everyone alive. So, big heal. Oh, quick heal, beautiful. Some stress relief and a lot of health back. But for being nice to someone, a pig is going to vomit on your face. Oh, dodge that, thank Christ. Another rake for the speed buff. The speed and damage. Pretty cool. That should be enough to finish you off, and then we can focus on the pig. After he barfs on Haley again. Sorry about it. Oh, the stress is real already. Right, tranquility. Start melting that stress off.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Ah, shit. I really need that to die. If you transform back, I don't think you can target the front line, so just stay where you are and just rage this. Boom! And you can cut it in half.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Torches we're doing fine for. So let's see if we can get a scout, which we did! Right. Continue snaking, please. We may have to camp sooner rather than later because the stress is becoming fucking real. We get our scout off that. Stunning. Not much for scout, but hey, I'll take it. I'll just take all these empty rooms. That is bandages, of which I have a surplus. Okay, so let's have a snack. And we do want money. And these are pretty much worthless. So we'll take the stack of money instead. Sweet. This is an empty room, so we'll save a torchlight for after. Let's go this way. Torchlight up. Mother, you're stressed, okay? Could you do me a favour and look at this occult scrolling? No. Uninterested by dead man's flesh pulled taut over a rack. Sounds like my mother. Right, a battle and a trap. Trap actually might be good because we can relieve some stress, and then we can go back this way. So we're going to go back to the start. Battle! Bunch of fucking humies. Humies are fine. We can deal with humies without transforming. Right. Blech. Bit of bar for you. Enjoy. Let's double up on the old poison. 9 damage with 3 rounds. You're effectively dead, but let's try and kill you before you get more chance to act. And that stress dealer needs to die too. Why did I just dodge so high? Not that I'm complaining, don't get me wrong. Bleed. Dead. Beautiful. So you'll need like a touch more damage on you. Stress relief, please. Yeah, you only need a touch, so boop. Dead. Dead. And should we walk the front line? Stress. Oh god. Thank God. Christ. God, the blasphemy is real today. Can't stop saying God, Jesus, and Christ. It's really go to church sometime. Except not really, because it would burn. Or I would burn, or both.
Slowly.
They're all rotting away. Stunning.
This is how a life is taken.
And good night.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Doing any of those. Right, who is my trap disarmer? 9%, 60%, 7%, 60%. Excellent! It's you, and you can get rid of some of your stress too. Excellent. Yeah, you can just tank that. Nothing in here. Torchlight up for this hallway. How are we doing for torches? 1 and a stack left. Oh! Dodged it though. Nice one, Mum. You fucking ledge. And more money.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
That's what we need.
Paid for in blood.
Nothing in here. No scout. Dinner cart. Exactly why we brought all these herbs. Emeralds were 750. Chance of them stacking higher, so we will actually no. Let's pop that. Ditch the extra torch. Take the emeralds, and we'll take the full stack of food, and the rest of the food can go to Andrew. Excellent. Inventory management brought to you by Foxuno. Right, onwards. I should say onwards and upwards, but onwards and downwards, although technically always right. Speaking of always right, I have a thing about sci-fi and space travel that always really annoys me, and it's relative up. So like in space there is no up, down, left, right, blah blah blah. But whenever 2 spaceships interact in like Star Trek or anything really, they're always facing the exact same way. And if these things are producing their own artificial gravity, and it doesn't really matter which way they're technically facing, because they'll always be standing on the floor, why when 2 spaceships meet are they always level, like, relative up?
That purpose is made clear.
It fries my brain and it really upsets me. And here's 2 champions because I got off topic and started talking about sci-fi when really I should have been focusing on the joys of Darkest Dungeon, and that was my mistake, so I'm very sorry. But yeah, piss me off. If you have any thoughts on relative up and you would like to comment below, please do, because it just fucking really annoys me. I'm like, oh, we've been travelling in space for 100 years, we haven't seen another ship. We've made countless course corrections throughout that time, by the way. But it's fine because we bumped into another spaceship and we're both facing the exact same way. It must have been really cool when we both set up on our planets towards each other, facing the exact same fucking direction. I'm going to look it up actually. I'm going to do some research on this because right now I'm just warbling at my screen for no apparent reason. I would like to know why it is that way, if not just for making audiences slightly more comfortable. Meanwhile, barfing all over a plethora of demons. Welcome to my channel! It's weird. It's only going to get weirder. There's the stress I didn't want, and some horror! But thankfully, Haley brought some London with her.
The boldest gaze.
And I love that line, the abyss returns, even the boldest gaze. It's so good. Your bleed resist is pretty good, unfortunately, so Andrew's not going to be the best at taking you down, but he does just do a shit ton of damage on his own. Right, Haley, you can have another lot of them. And get rid of some more stress. That's all you're going to be doing for this entire dungeon. Because long dungeons, the stress is fucking real.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
I want a debuff to make me much weaker. That fucking sucks. Stress relief. I'm okay for health just now. More barf. You should melt away. So we'll just try and stack up some more on you. And that should be the game. 22 damage, fucking hell. Crit! Ah, someone for the crit for the extra stress relief, but oh, we still got it. Sweet.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yes, I'm aware. That's some more stress relief for our trap disarm. Stunning. So his stress is totally manageable now. And there's some treasure in here, so let's torch that up for the battle. Maybe consider taking it down afterwards. Yes, actually I know exactly what I'm going to do. I shall tell you after this fight. This is definitely a transform battle. Rah! Right. Let's just rake all the things for the buffs. Well, Haley gets barfed on again. You're literally going home. There isn't an option for this, but not the sanitarium, just like a bath. Or like the tavern to the brothel, because I'm pretty sure a brothel would have a bath. Would a brothel have a bath? I mean, I know like a Glaswegian brothel would have a bath because those are all like in houses and stuff. But like an upmarket proper brothel would have a bath. Maybe for like fantasies and stuff. I have very little idea of what I'm actually talking about, but please stay tuned. You guys' patronage keeps me going, gives me life. It's not even patronage, I mean, you're not paying me, you're just spending your time. But I don't get your time, you spend your time on whatever you want, and I produce stuff for you. Yeah. It's a beautiful relationship, really. Is that the first time she's been hit this whole dungeon? And she gets fucking tapeworm for it? What is tapeworm? I know what it is IRL, but what is it here? Oh my god, that's fucking terrible. However, we do have a camping skill that will help us get rid of that, but when we first initially camp, we are indeed going to consume an extra fucking stack of food. Fuck. What's the bleed stack do? 6. Oh, thank god Haley dodged it, because her stress is going through the roof. So he's winding up for his big finisher. But that's fine, since he's in the back lane.
Obliterated.
We can rake these two, they'll just die out, he'll move back to the front again anyway. But he won't get a chance because I'm going to Plague Grenade him, which will take his damage over the limit and he's
Confidence
dead,
surges
bitch.
as the enemy crumbles.
And the free stress relief.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit.
Oh, what the fuck?
Unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
A coarse, time-worn weaving bearing invocations of unutterable alienage. Worth a lot of fucking money. I am slightly worried that, let's use these herbs and take that. I am slightly worried with all this, like, weird shit written on it that it's going to turn around and bite me in the ass. We've read that. However, I am willing to take that risk. Right, that's worth a lot of money. Way more than a citrine. So we'll take that. Do we have space for bandages? We do. Excellent. Right, before I open this chest, I am going to camp to get rid of some food.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable, Rats in a maze.
So a feast is usually 8, but because my mother has tapeworm, she's eaten twice the food, and it will take 10. But that's fine because I need space. What we're going to do next is we're going to go to Mother and get leeches and remove disease from Andrew because he got the red plague. Leeches. I can't leech myself, unfortunately. And I don't know if I can do anything about the ambush. Yep, zealous faith. The new god shall watch over us. Stress relief for Haley. Some courage. Dun, dun, dun. Only a theoretical, so we don't are like less stress for us if we are heretics. I don't think anyone in this party is a heretic. He is technically, because he can't interact with holy. So he'll get more stress and take stress off everyone else. It's not really ideal, so what we'll do is we'll just pep talk Haley so she takes less stress. And still got 3 respite left. Actually, yeah, we'll do this and then we can use tranquility to get rid of the stress. Sweet. All in all, a very successful camp.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So this is why I camped before opening the chest, because I could use the camp to get rid of the food, and then I can use the key, and I'll have a slot for extra treasure.
Wealth beyond measure.
I don't really want...
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I'll take the crest, but they're pretty much just going to get dumped the first chance I get. Right, let's continue to snake, but we'll go like this, so that we can possibly end up going to the top one if we're in good position to do so. Excellent. Right, Andrew, you can just slide along the floor. Just you do you, whatever makes you happy. Shell Crow makes you happy, it can't be that bad. Is that Shell Crow? Fucking looked up as well. So, things to look up today are Relative Up and Sheryl Crow. Did she sing If It Makes You Happy? I've certainly heard her sing it, but I don't know if it's her song. Oh, they're blight resist crit hacks, so let's not try that again. Let's just get rid of the stress while it's nice and low. Stun yourself in the process, that's fine.
Destroyed.
Will Andrew tear through one of these fucking maggots? Oh, we can't hear your drums, bitch. Ugh, felt that though. Blight on my plague doctor? I am the one who blights. Don't be a disease. I just got rid of the disease. Fuck. What's bulimic doing? Okay, so heals less at camp. That's not too terrible. Let's more plague. Almost dead. Dead. No, let's do this. Now you're dead. Just a corpse you have to take care of, and hopefully, yeah, torn through. We've got exact venoms, we may as well use them. See if we can hold it off for a turn. Absolution. Yeah, worth it. Right, squeeze everything we can.
English horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
So 3, 6, 9, 12 plus the 75 is 300, I think. So that's 1500, I think. If we find another full stack of gold. Actually, what are the chances of finding another emerald? Let's dish the emerald. We'll take the gold and hopefully make it up to a full stack. This possibly gives us a buff. Let's try it. Yeah. Oh, great. Extra damage to camp. Stunning. Little hallway battle.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Double champions! That's fine. We have proven already that we can tear through these motherfuckers. We are prepared. We are ready. My pussy is on fire. We didn't even transform last time. But your blade resistance is pretty high, so let's instead have you do damage instead of damage over time. Yeah, much better. Not about stressing everyone. This guy does have that howl horror thing, so we'll just make sure stress stays off.
Perform beyond one's limits.
Of course, Haley goes slowly nuts in the back line and stuns herself. Here's the howl for everyone. Only 2 cases of horror though.
Consumes the mind.
Festering fear does consume the mind. You're right, well done. Let's just finish this.
Their cursed champion falls.
Yeah, let's see if we can pop this and bring him forward. I think they also take the corpses just rot of their own accord as well, so maybe the bleed plus that should be enough. Although I'm not entirely sure. Nope, I was wrong. Let's use rage. Since you can hit him, add some more plague into the system. If we sacrifice, that's 10, we'd have to do 7, 4 to 8 damage, probably not worth it. So moving forward. Take the tranquility. I should have also taken the laudanum. No, I couldn't actually because I drank all my laudanum already. Laudanum. Oh my god. If that stacked up, that'd been pretty bad. That'd been a lot of stress to deal with. Later.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Oh, a crit heal and transform, I didn't even know that was possible. Right, I have no space for either of these, although... Let's dish that and take these for now. This is a treasure room. Slightly more stress, I can deal with that just now. Swine Tor, definitely a transform fight. So Skrillex, if you'd like to become a monster for me, Rah! Bangarang! Anyone? The Skrillex references random? Randing? Landing? Jesus, like, let's just not even talk about that. Let's not even fucking bother. Tranquility! Stop stunning yourself, bitch. Ah, she dodged it. She dodged it. She's a fucking legend. Oh man, this is a long episode. I kind of want to finish because I am starving. You know that kind of hunger where like your stomach hurts a little bit and you feel like you actually like have to burp all the time, but you don't actually have to burp. Is that gross? Does that make sense? It's gonna be good though. I don't know what I'm gonna have to eat. Something tasty. Skrillex's providing his own backing track there. Squeak! Oh, I just realised I should have been using Agony for the plus 75% damage against bleeding instead of just using that over and over again. That was dumb. I need to pay attention. Stop talking about fucking starships and breakfast. Oh shit. Where'd all your health go? That could be an issue. Right, can we kill you? No, we can't. Big heal, please. Thank you. So this didn't agony. There we go.
A
More
victory.
damage.
Perhaps a turning point.
Take all the gold. We will take a holy war on each of these. And we'll sling a key in here. A couple of food. Herb. And onyx is more valuable than citrine. Let's reorientate our party. Do I want to camp? Do I want to camp? Yes.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
I think it's going to be the exact same thing again. So, Zealous Faith. Leeches. Encourage. And Pep Talk. I've still got 3, so we'll use Anger Management. You can get rid of your own stress with Absolution anyway, that means it brings our stress down to 0. We have some more space for treasure.
The light.
Everything's coming out
Promise of
Rojas.
safety. Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Phase and Humies. Right, let's skip your damage to this. Actually, no. Maybe do it at the end of the battle. We'll Absolution. For now, let's just have you bark on people. We'll combo up with another Plague Grenades. Chief Marks, that could be an issue, but not with such a strong healer in the party. Seriously, what, like, Haley is a total vomit magnet. In the game, not IRL. Plus, it sounds like such a fucking brutal insult, I have to remember that. I'm going to speak to you, you fucking vomit magnet.
Decimated.
Yeah, that's it. That's a good one, that's a keeper, that's going on the pile. See if we can get some restoration going? Yeah. More light to the bitches. 14 damage. Not enough, but now it is. So just the damage to the left, and that's fine because we've got health for days. Cultist Gladiator. Dead next round. And totally ineffectual otherwise. See you later. Boom.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
We'll take it, we can sell there. It's too late in the dungeon to worry about picking up a daft wee buff. So we're going to go back this way, rather than going up to that big horrible scary room. Mum? What do you think? Nope. Not a fan of it that time. First time she was like, oh yeah, not a problem. That time she was like, oh, it's got nipples. And that's the game! All in all, not a very dangerous dungeon. We almost lost Skrillex.
The Swinefolk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
We've got this for our Arbalists, Jane and Kaz, who will be dealing a shit ton more damage from the back. That combined with the, I believe it's the Sniper's Ring, which is plus something accuracy in the back position 4. Great, so we brought home a shit ton of gold, no heirlooms, except the ones that came with the mission. That's fine, and everyone became a master. So yeah, the veteran level dungeons seem to level people up quite quickly. And Mother's going home with a disease. I think she saw his tapeworm actually.
Curiosity, interest, and obsession. Mile markers on my road to damnation.
Our other abomination, John, just got rid of spotted fever. It's pretty sweet. Sanitarium, Mother. Tapeworm. Excellent. Yeah, Ross is looking pretty healthy. Let's see who wants to join today. We still have 2 slots available. Ooh. Do we only have 1 antiquarian? Sort by class. We do. Yep.
She searches where others will not go, and sees what others will not see.
Excellent, so that should sort our minor problems. I will figure out a name for our new delicious little antiquarian. She comes, of course, well equipped with all of her stuff already unlocked. And the effects of an antiquarian actually stack, so if we have 2 antiquarians on the same party, they will... Come on, words. Yeah, so they will increase the stack size of gold each. I don't know how much by, but it's a lot, so we're probably going to take them both onto this short apprentice with some higher level characters to sort of just carry them. And we'll just tear up all the gold we can get, and that'll be a nice short episode next time, because this one is almost 40 minutes. If you made it to the end, thank you very much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next episode. Have fun and catch you later. Bye!